This is Sydney Sweeney, an actress who has perfected the portrayal of the complex struggles of adolescence, especially with her Emmy-nominated performances in The White Lotus and Euphoria.
I don't know if I'm a good person.
Sydney's career started at age 12 with several dark and dramatic roles. She played a child held captive in an episode of Criminal Minds, a scared little girl in ZMD, Zombies of Mass Destruction, who unfortunately doesn't survive the apocalypse, and a confused daughter dealing with her father's drug addiction in The Opium Eater.
Honey, what are you doing up again?
It's morning, silly. Will you take my picture?
And if all that wasn't enough, after she had to deal with an invasion of gigantic mutant arachnids and spiders, she showcased some excellent dramatic work as a teenager abducted into a prostitution ring in Stolen from Suburbia.
We have to get out of here.
Then, after playing a student in an episode of Pretty Little Liars, Sydney began to dominate television in 2018. She continued to be on top of her dramatic game as a pious wife who begins having a forbidden affair in The Handmaid's Tale.
I can't wait. It's our duty to God.
And she got to work with an actress whom she had always looked up to, Amy Adams, when she played a troubled girl in a psych ward in the dramatic miniseries Sharp Objects.
Does it get better with your family? Maybe when I'm older like you.
But she could also be funny. Like when she played the overly theatrical Emmeline, a member of the drama club in the short-lived Netflix series Everything Sucks.
We're gonna make your life a living hell, freshman.
Then, after palling around with Charlie Manson's cult in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Sydney nailed the role of Cassie in the ensemble dramatic HBO series Euphoria, where she would go on to earn an Emmy nomination. After trying her best to alter her promiscuous reputation, Cassie finds herself acting out in increasingly self-destructive ways and ultimately begins falling apart at the seams.
You guys can all judge me if you want, but I do not care. I have never, ever been happier.
During Sydney's run on Euphoria, she garnered another Emmy nomination for her performance as Olivia, a dry, sardonic teenager who does anything she can to escape the monotony of her wealthy family's Hawaiian vacation in the dark comedy anthology series The White Lotus.
Is something on fire?
No, we're just doing witchcraft.
Sydney Sweeney has been able to capture the difficult emotions and experiences that some teenagers are forced to face, like insecurity, the pitfalls of social media, or toxic relationships. Plus, she's great at showcasing the destructive sides as well. But thankfully, Sydney is able to bring sympathy and empathy to these roles with ease.